At this center, you will closely examine one of the processes by which heat is transmitted, conduction. You will think about what is occurring at a molecular level. You will also answer the question, which materials conduct heat most effectively? Before you begin, please ensure that you have all of the needed equipment. You will need a digital thermometer, as well as a traditional thermometer, a beaker, a kettle, a ruler, and a pen or pencil. You will also need the materials that you will be testing. I'd like to test wood, so I have a wooden spoon. I'd like to test metal, so I have a metal knife. And I'd like to test glass, so I have a glass straw. The first thing we need to do is draw markings on our test materials which will indicate where we need to take temperature readings. It is important that these markings are the same distance from the end of the material for each one. For example, I'm going to mark each of my materials at 10 centimeters and 15 centimeters. This will indicate to me that I have to take one reading at 10 centimeters and another reading at 15 centimeters. Next, you need to choose the material that you're going to test first. I have chosen this metal knife. Then, using your digital thermometer, take a temperature reading at each of the marks you have made. To use a digital thermometer, simply press the side button and aim it at the point you wish to measure. For an object this size, you need to be about 5 centimeters away from your object. Once you have taken your two readings, record your results in a chart that looks like this. Now, very carefully pour 300 milliliters of hot water from the kettle into your beaker. Then, wait for your water to cool down to a temperature such as 80 degrees. Remember to record this temperature because you'll need it for your later tests. Once your traditional thermometer indicates that your water is at the predetermined temperature, place your object which you are going to test into the water. Then, every 30 seconds, use your digital thermometer to take readings at both of the marks you have made on your object. Remember to keep your thermometer about 5 centimeters away from the object. And remember to record your results on a chart like this. Once you have finished with your first object, you can move on to your second and third objects. Remember to repeat all of the stages of the process for each object. You need to replace the water for each object. You need to ensure that it cools down to the predetermined temperature before you place your other object into the water. And you need to take readings at both of the markings you have made on the object every 30 seconds.